Assalamualaikum to Dr. Fatin Shazwina. In this video, we will be presenting for the assignment RES 614, Professional Practice 1. Our group member consists of Muhammad Daniel Luqman bin Jamirun, alias Safia binti Umar Sharif, Muhammad Iqmal Akif bin Ahmad Zuhairi, and myself, Ilya Wadatu Sauda binti Zakaria. Now I will explain for the use and the importance of client's account. Under Rule 57 of Act 242, emphasize insurance coverage for customers' money. The principal objective of this regulation is to guarantee the safeguarding of customers' funds and the upholding of industry experts' elevated standards of care and behavior. Client's account is intended exclusively for handling money entrusted by clients. The first importance of the client's account is safeguarding client's money. It makes sure money held within it is neither misplaced or abused. In situations where experts manage substantial amounts of money like real estate must be transparent in financial transactions between professionals and client, while at the same time aiding in the prevention of money laundering. The possibility of client funds being stolen or misused is much decreased when they are kept apart from professionals' business fund. The second importance of client's account is accountability and transparency. Clients can monitor the use of their funds and confirm that they are being managed appropriately by keeping thorough records of all financial activities. Professionals must maintain accurate records of all client accounts. Since trust accounting promotes openness and confidence with both property owners and tenants, it is crucial for preserving the financial stability and good name of property management firms. The third importance of client account is law adherence. Upholding legal and ethical standards in the field of real estate is contingent upon professionals keeping a separate client's account as required by law. Preventing the mixing of client funds with the professional, personal, or corporate funds is the main goal. The division of money makes records keeping easier and generates an audit trail, which helps regulatory bodies confirm compliance and make sure all financial transactions comply with the law. The fourth importance of the client's account is inspection and audit. One of the most important tools for ensuring adherence to financial standards in the real estate sector is the audit and inspection procedure used by regulatory authorities. Having a distinct client's account is essential for these audits because it offers an organized and methodical way to go through financial documents related to customer activities. Regulators can evaluate the flow of funds, verify transparency, and ensure that experts are handling client finances in compliance with the set guideline. The fifth importance of client's account is mitigation of risk. In the real estate sector, the idea of risk mitigation in relation to a separate customer's account is based on the proactive tactic of reducing the possibility of client funds being misused or misappropriated. A crucial layer of security for customers is established when real estate professionals follow the protocol of keeping a designated account separate from their personal or corporate accounts. The transparent framework of this division offers for monitoring and validating financial activities involving clients' funds improve accountability. The dedication to risk minimization enhances the general reliability and standing of real estate sector experts.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad Roman and I will continue with the differences between profession. First, registered appraiser and registered valuer. Number one is definition. Registered appraiser is real estate profession is the area of expertise of registered appraiser who may value many real estates. Their main focus is on figuring out the property market value for variety of users. For registered valuer is a person with a wider range of expertise who can evaluate the worth of variety of assets. Number two is number of registered person. Registered appraiser keep decreasing till today due to their extensive expertise and prior registration under many Appraisers Act. Appraisers are registered under Part 5 of the Act. For registered valuer will keep increasing till today. For number 3 is scope of work. For registered appraiser, their scope of practice is limited by geographic areas. If the appraiser get his license at Perak, he only can value property at Perak. For registered valuer, their scope of practice has no limit by geographic areas. Number 4 is price range of the property they can value. For registered appraiser, their scope of practice is limited by value subject to total capital value are fixed by the board. For the registered valuer, their scope of practice manage a variety of valuation tasks without limitation based on the monetary value of the assets involved. Moving to the second one, differences probationary valuer and registered valuer. Number one is definition. Those who have finished appropriate coursework and training in valuation but are still in the probationary is a probationary valuer, while registered valuer, a completely certified and recognized specialist in the field of valuation under the board. Number two is position and acknowledgement. Work under supervision of registered valuer to obtain practical experience. They help registered valuer with data collection for valuation reports and property inspection is probationary valuer. For registered valuer, formally recognized by BOVIAP and oversee valuation assignment, certified valuation reports. Number three is opening company. Probationary valuer cannot open a company or associates with other company. A person must meet specific requirements set out by the BOVIAP. A registered valuer who fulfill the requirement, credential and standards are often free to start their own valuation company. So number four, on how to become probationary valuer. First, they need to hold the necessary academic qualification in valuation or related field to function as probationary valuer. To become registered valuer, they need to full-fledged valuer by passing the required exam, which is TPC exam, completing the practical training requirements and completing the academic requirement. Moving to the third one, differences between broker, real estate negotiator and registered estate agent. Number one is definition. Broker is a person that are registered, which is very illegal in Malaysia. For real estate negotiator, is individual involved in negotiating and facilitating real estate transactions. For registered estate agent, is an individual or entity that has required registration and license from BOVIAP to actively participate in the profession of estate agency. Number two is qualifications. Anyone can become a broker because it is not compliance with BOVIAP regulations. For real estate negotiator, successfully finish an uncredited real estate training program, engage in practical training and subsequently register under BOVIAP. For registered estate agent, they must have education and experience, successfully pass qualifying exams and acquired a license from BOVIAP. Number three is opening firm. A broker cannot open any company because it is illegal. For real estate negotiator, they cannot open any firm because they are not registered estate agent. For registered estate agent, they can open the company. Number four is client representation. A broker function as representative for customers involved in real estate transaction. For real estate negotiator, there is representative for customer involved in real estate transaction like buyer, seller, tenant. For registered estate agent, they has authority to engage in diverse array of real estate endeavors. Okay, moving on to the importance of professional indemnity insurance, PII. It cannot be overstated for registered valuation firm in Malaysia. This insurance is very vital component that safeguards valuation firms against financial liabilities arising from professional negligence or errors in their valuation services. Firstly, PII provides crucial financial protection for valuation firms in the face of potential claims. These firms may face substantial financial losses. Secondly, possessing professional indemnity insurance enhance a valuation firm competitiveness in the marketplace. Clients tend to prioritize business with PII, viewing it as a commitment to the professionalism and responsibility. Thirdly, PII provide legal protection in cases where a registered valuer inaccurately values a property, resulting financial losses for the client. PII will covers legal defenses costs. Next is example of covered losses, which is claimable losses under PII for valuation firms. First, professional negligence. It refers to the failure of a professional to perform their duties with the level of skill. Claims resulting from inaccuracy occurring throughout the valuation process that lead to the financial detriment for the client. Second, inaccuracy and oversights. Compensation for the deficiency in the valuation reports resulting in financial detriment for the client violation. Third, occupational obligation. Claims pertain to violation of obligation due to the clients, such as the dissemination of incorrect information, inadequate research, or failure to uphold professional benchmarks. Now, for 5 types of misconduct and ethics for registered valuers and appraisers. Number 1, professional fees. By providing overly generous discounts to attract customers can lead to the perception of favoritism or undermine the appraiser's capacity to offer unbiased and objective assessments. Number 2, don't stay at their firm area. By engaging in misconduct occurs when a registered valuer home is at Kuala Lumpur but they are opening their own firm at Perak. This behavior gives rise to ethical and professional problems. Number 3, opening branch without license. Establishing a branch without the requisite license constitutes a grave act of misconduct for a certified appraiser. Clients may question the valuer's professionalism, ethics and dedication to ethical business procedures. Number 4 is dishonesty and fraud. Participating in deceitful or deceptive actions is a grave infringement of Act 242. This encompasses activities such as disseminating inaccurate information, altering property appraisals, or misusing client cash. Lastly, overvalue, intentionally raising the worth of a property by registered valuer for the purpose of benefiting their client is a grave ethical transgression and professional breach. Overestimating the value of property can have a wider ramification for the real estate market.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Ali Safia. I would like to present about 4 matters forbidden for advertisement. The first one is a false statement of a qualification. Under the Ministry of Finance, the Board of Value Appraiser, estate agent and property manager is responsible for overseeing the valuation profession. In Malaysia, the rule against misrepresenting one qualification is one of the core value embedded in valuation practice, behavior and ethics. This ban is essential to preserving the legitimacy and integrity of the valuation profession because it guarantees the valuer disclose all relevant information about their training, credential and association with the other professionals. The board is authorized to establish a professional standard and the rule of behavior of registered valuer under Section 22, Subsection 1E. The board published the guideline and practice note to offer comprehensive guidance on professional conduct, in addition to the statutory framework, stressing the significance of adhering to ethical value. These criteria, which indicate the dedication to maintaining the highest standard of professionalism within the valuation profession in Malaysia, prevent the practice of misrepresenting qualification. The Act of Valuation business giving incorrect or deceptive information about their qualification, including their education background, certification, or membership in professional organization, is prohibited. An example of this will be a valuation firm, which is deceiving a client and the public about the firm capability and credential by pretending to have a particular accreditation or certification from an established organization. Comparably, a valuer acting on their own behalf and deceive others by pretending to be member of professional association in order to improve their reputation when, in fact, they are not connected to that group. Violating the ban on falsely representing one qualification may have serious repercussions. The board has the jurisdiction to look into allegations pertaining to professional misconduct and its capacity as the regulatory body. The valuer or valuation firm may be subject to disciplinary action, which might include fine, suspension, or removal from the register of valuer if a breach is found. Because the valuation professional is dedicated to upholding the highest standard of professionalism and ethical conduct, the severity of the sanction is proportionate with the seriousness of their infraction. In order to give a better understanding about this situation, Mr. Shalan will give one example, which is the ANC being a Malaysian valuation firm. It's an attempt to improve its standing in the market. ANC chooses to participate in the illegal activity of falsifying the traditional ANC falsely claim in marketing material and promotional material that the company has received a distinguished accreditation from a reputable valuation institute, implying a degree of reputation and expertise that they have not truly attained. ANC highlight that the claim accreditation as a symbol of the false material is spread through a number of channels such as company website, pamphlet, and social media account. Because ANC has falsely represented their qualification, potential client might be drawn to them even if they are ignorant of the deceit. Currently, Mr. Ali is an individual valuer working at ANC makes a fraudulent claim in his professional biography regarding his membership in a prominent international valuation association. This assertion is made often on the company website and in a promotional material, which help to create the perception that ANC and its valuer are highly qualified and recognized in their field. But in actually, Mr. Ali is not connected to the specific international valuation association, and ANC has not completed the required procedure to receive the purported accreditation. This dishonest marketing tactic aims to give the impression that ANC has superior accreditation and qualification, which could influence a customer to select ANC over rival based on the false information. Next, we move to the false claim regarding services. Valuer and valuation firms are required by Malaysian, which is primarily governed by the Valuer, Appraiser, Estate Agent and Property Manager Act 1981, to comply with ethical standards that forbid making false claims regarding the scope or caliber of valuation service provided. This prohibited practice is intended to maintain the advertising integrity and openness by stopping valuer from misrepresenting the scope of their knowledge and offering. For instance, given by the Mr. Shalan, a Emas valuer is a registered valuer in Malaysia. For example, is engaging in the prohibited practice by giving false information regarding the range of their valuation services to convey their experience, inferiority of industry. A Emas valuer might highlight in their advertising material that their company provide complete valuation service for a various industry. A Emas valuer, however, might only have a narrow area of expertise and lack of the requisite breadth of their experience in other industry. This kind of deceptive advertising may give client the impression that a Emas valuer can handle all of their valuation needs regardless of the sector in all convenient locations. On the other hand, it's possible that consumers looking for specialized knowledge are misled by the inflated claim made in the marketing and that a Emas valuer lacks specialized knowledge in some area. In this situation, a Emas valuer might be disciplined by the VOBIA for participating in illegal activity. Making false claim may result in warning, fine, or even more serious sanction like suspension or expulsion from the register of valuer. Valuer must adhere to the greatest level of professionalism and integrity in their advertising practice, and this is why the regulatory framework is in place to safeguard their client interests. Relying on the false claim on the range of services provided by the Emas valuer, client run the risk of making decision based on the false information, which could cause the decertification and a far favorable outcome. Valuer should therefore use caution while promoting, giving a true picture of their experience and in this sector in which they are expert. There is independence and conflict of interest. Valuer and valuation firms are required by Malaysian law, specifically the Valuer, Appraiser and Estate Agent and Property Manager Act 1981, to maintain the highest ethical standard. This standard include avoiding conflict of interest and maintaining the independence in valuation assignment. The specific prohibited activity in question has to do with under-reporting conflict of interest or sacrificing the impartiality when doing an appraisal. For example, given by Mrs. Shalan, a situation involving one of a valuation firm in Malaysia in its marketing activity where the company do offer unique package deal in attempt to draw in more customer and advertise its services. If a client additionally uses the firm for complementary financial services such as mortgage brokerage and investment advising, they will receive discounted valuation services. Although client looking for affordable solution might find this promotional tactic appealing, it presents a serious ethical issue. The company introduced a professional conflict of interest by associating the acquisition of supplementary financial services with the utilization of discounted valuation services. The The conflict may jeopardize the objectivity and independence needed for the appraisal process because of the firm's financial interest in providing related services. Credible valuation procedure must be based on independence, which guarantee the valuer will evaluate the asset in question objectively and impartially. The independence of a valuation business may be jeopardized if it offers a package deal with the buyer reduced valuation to the acquisition of financial services. The valuation process may lack objectivity if the valuer feels under pressure to produce results that are in the client's best interest financially. Since it comprises the valuers of independence, impartiality, and transparency in valuation assignment, this conduct is illegal under Malaysian law. It would be unethical in this hypothetical situation to withhold information about the package deal possible conflict or interest. The possible effect of the discounted valuation services on the impartiality and independence of the valuation process ought to have been openly disclosed to client by the valuation firm. Failing to do jeopardize the confidence that the client have in valuation professionalism and could result in BOVIA disciplinary action. Despite its promises regarding valuation outcome, valuer and valuation business are prohibited by ethical standard under Malaysian law, which is primarily governed by the Valuer, Appraiser, Estate Agent and Property Manager Act 1981, from making any promises and assurance regarding a particular valuation conclusion. The purpose of this prohibited practice is to stop valuer misleading the customer about the inherent uncertainty in the valuation process from giving the irrational guarantee. For instance, a Malaysian registered value company is participating the prohibited activity of marketing the specific assurance regarding the property future performance. The company may boldly state in the marketing material about their valuation will guarantee a minimum increase in property worth within a given time frame, for example, a guaranteed 10% appreciation within a year. Although such assurance could appeal to prospective customer, the present serious moral and aspect issue, it is instinctively difficult to estimate future property performance with full precision because valuation results are subject to a variety of factors, including market condition, economic trend, and unforeseen event. The company set up irrational expectation may even mislead client about the intricacies and uncertainty associated with a property valuation by guaranteeing a particular valuation outcome. In this hypothetical case, the BOVIA may take disciplinary action against the valuer company, the registered valuer, for participating in illegal activity. Unrestricted guarantee may result in warning, fine, or even more serious sanction like suspension or expulsion from the valuer register. The regulatory system is intended to safeguard the customer interest and guarantee that the valuer follow moral guidelines and upholding the integrity the valuation industry. Customers that depend on assurance of particular valuation result could be based their financial decision on irrational assumption, which could have an unfavorable effect. Valuers should therefore use caution when advertising, staying from making a claim that simply a degree of assurance in valuation outcome that are not really possible to achieve. That's all for me. Thank you.